They're searching for an original sin.
Hello, hello, and welcome back to Sinfully Fun Games. Please forgive my voice for being a little scratchy today. I'm a little sick. But our first game today is Park After Dark. The developers asked me to show off their game that's still in very, very early design, so let's see just what this is about. Click anywhere on the screen to advance the dialogue. Alrighty. Oh, cool. Other default renpis may work. Oh. Okay, so this is in renpi. No. We're gonna show it. Thank you. We'll let you know. As the woman on the other end of the phone disconnects, you fall back onto your bed exhausted. Another long day of job interviews is finally over. Too bad you don't have a good feeling about any of these ones either. It's been almost a year since a bunch of corporate bastards closed a local amusement park and laid you off. Since then, it's been one unsuccessful interview after another. It's not like your old job taught you any overabundance of useful technical skills. You had to move into this one-room shithole, you're very nearly broke, and on top of it all, the last time you had sex was... Fuck. What am I going to do? I wish I could just wish I could just wish my problems away. In fact, I'd wish for... Hey, we got my wish. Unlimited money, unlimited power, unlimited sex, unlimited theme park tickets. You money. As you stare at the ceiling, a flash of light outside your window catches your eye. A shooting star? Well, that's ironic. Not nearly as ironic as you'd think, actually. You cry out in surprise and fall off your bed, scrambling to face the intruder. Hey, Yidson. You stand face to face with a man wearing a wizard's cloak and hat. And yes, there's no music, guys. He appears to be quite old, with a wrinkled face and a long gray beard, but also has a mischievous, useful twinkle in his eyes. See? I'd be happy to help you with that. Who the fuck are you? Finally, a protagonist that actually has a good response to something. Why are you in my house? Wait, how are you in my house? You left the window open. As for the who, I am the great and powerful and unbelievably good-looking... Oh yeah, Tjal Yensid, High Sorcerer and Hero of the Infinite Dimensions, Master Wisecracker, and passionate but gentle lover. Dude, I don't swing that way. As for the how, same answer. I have my ways. Though, if you call this a house, I think you have a bigger problem than that, my friend. As for why, I should think that, at least, would be obvious. I am here to grant your wish. You laugh. What, you a genie? Of course not. I am a sorcerer, like I said. Pay attention, boy. Try and pay attention, kid. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. Whatever. So you're just going to magic my problems away? Well, yes. Shit, son, do you not want this? But actually, no. I will provide you with the tool, but after that, it's up to you to change your own situation. Tool? What are you talking about? With a flourish, Yensid pulls an object out of his cloak. It's just a regular old fountain pen. It's just a regular old fountain pen. Well, yes. Actually, no. It's my regular old fountain pen, and where I come from, things are a bit more special. Yeah, that's one way to put it. I bet they are. Well, I like the writing already. no need to be rude. You're the one who wished for my help. It's just a regular old fountain pen. Perhaps a demonstration is in order? With another flourish, Yen Sid is now holding a sheet of paper. He sits on the edge of your bed, rolls up his sleeve, and begins to sketch. In a minute later, he has produced an image of a hyper-realistic butterfly, with blood pouring out the wings. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist that joke. Just as he applies the finishing touches, you feel something fluttering around your head. It's a butterfly, one with markings identical to the one in the drawing. Well, you're a good artist. Well, you're good at the sleight of hand, I'll give you that. Distracting me with your drawing while you release the butterfly unnoticed. It's a clever trick. You humans are so... Fine, try it yourself. He hands the pen over. As you suspected, it's just a regular old fountain pen. Surely you are imagining the slight tingling feeling in your fingers. You pause for a moment to collect your thoughts, then determined to prove the old fool a fraud, you begin to draw. So, finished yet? Not yet. I want to make this picture perfect, so that you can't give me some bullshit excuse as to why it wasn't good enough to trigger the magic or whatever. Alright, finished. You know what? That giraffe's not half bad. Giraffe? It's supposed to be a guitar. This is going to be much harder than I thought. Oh, nobody asked you. Actually, you did, when you wished on that star. You didn't actually... And when I granted that wish, it wasn't just because you're down on your luck. Or because I could tell you really need to get laid. Hey. Or even because I'm bored out of my fucking mind and looking for a little excitement. It's because I sense something else in you. A spark. A spark of imagination. I've been doing this since the longer than your planet has even existed, so you can take it from me when I say that's rare, kid. Stop calling me that. I'm not even a kid. I'm above legal age for consensual sexual interactions. Dude, just say you're over 18. Fuck. And I have a name. It's... No. The mouse is already going to try to beat my ass again. Anon. Well, that's a dumb name. Fuck you too, Yensid. You glower at him. Anyway, I'm sure with a little practice, we can clean up your shitty artwork. I do like Yensid. And I mean it's really, really shitty. But you've got it where it counts. For a moment, the two of you just stare at each other. Well, I still think you're batshit crazy. But at least you managed to cheer me up a bit. And you're right, I'm a terrible artist. Ow. Just one more thing I'm shit at. You take another look at the drawing. Maybe if I just... No! That's the single most important and absolutely unbreakable rule of the pen. You can never back and change a drawing once it's finished. But don't worry, the pen's magic is nearly limitless. And it usually gets it right. He moves aside to reveal your bed. And the guitar sitting upon it. It doesn't look anything like your sketch, but it's almost exactly what you saw in your head while drawing. Holy shit. You pick up the guitar and absentmindedly pluck a few strings. Behind you, Sid cringes and plugs his ears. So you're for real? It's all real? Yep. Especially the bored out of my fucking mind part, so... What are you going to do first? I don't know. Seriously? I know you got some crazy, awesome, kinky power fantasy rolling around in that head of yours. Well, maybe, but not one I'd ever act on. Don't worry, we'll get you there. What? I said don't take too long to prepare. Your mind races with possibilities. Well, I guess I should start by drawing a shit ton of money. I can do that, right? Well, yes, but actually no. No, you can, it's just... that's super boring. Think of how long it would take, especially with your skill level. Wouldn't you rather just draw the thing that you'd like to use the money to buy? A new house? Good point. But there's still plenty of things that money would help with, like dealing with other people or buying land for all my new stuff. Besides that, though, I'd probably start with a new place to live, like a giant castle or something. Well then, what are you waiting for? Get to drawing. Holy shit. With a little bit of music, this would work great. You already said that. Last week. Damn, you drew slowly, kid. Damn, you draw slowly, kid. Well, it's a lot to take in. You are literally standing inside a castle that I conjured up out of nothing. Well, yes, but actually no. Conjuring something from nothing is a magic that takes millennia to master. You're merely pulling objects from other dimensions into this one. Once again, forgive me for my voice. Other dimensions? Sure, why not? But wait, you mean just stealing something that already exists? Kid, I grant that you've got the great imagination. But are you seriously saying that you perfectly detailed each and every one of these flying buttresses in that amateur sketch of yours? You. Just look at them. They're exquisite. Well, a castle was a rather ambitious starting point, but it looks like it all worked out. As long as you come close enough with your drawing, and your intent while doing so, the pen will search all realities for a match. So, the pen is an interdimensional search engine? Google? If that comparison helps your primitive mind, sure, I don't give a shit. Well, whatever. It hasn't disappointed so far, and this place is pretty fucking awesome. So what's next? Well, I'm going to start by rightening a personal wrong. Long story short, my life's been pretty shitty since the theme park where I worked closed down. The new owners leveled the entire lot, but do you remember what I was saying about using money from the pen to buy land? You're going to buy the property itself? Already did. You're standing on it. It's where I put this castle. And it's where I'm going to build a bigger and better theme park. Right here in the old one's place. Now I'll just need to find a staff to work there. You could just draw them. I can? Sure. You already saw me create a living creature, remember? The butterfly? Yeah, but people? Are there any limitations to the pen's power? Just one. You can never change anything. Only create anew. And this also extends to the intangible things. So you can't make someone fall in love with you or do any other mindfuckery. The fact he used mindfuckery makes me love the writer of this. And no, you can't give yourself a comically large cock. Damn it! Well, I can't do it in Cyberpunk and I can't do it in this. Also, why the fuck couldn't I do it in Cyberpunk? I couldn't give myself a glowing dick. Look, it's Cyberpunk. Everyone else should be pissed with me on this one. It ruined the whole joke. Modders, get on it. Well then it's a good thing I've already got a comically large cock. I knew I'd like you. So I'll be drawing park employees. Female park employees, I hope. Oh no, is Miko gonna show up in this one? Nah. Sexy female park employees, preferably. Why stop there? Why not make them all horny princesses as well? Yeah, that should work.
Seriously? I was just kid.
As I said before, you can't change someone's emotions. But creating an entirely new person with a set of emotions, sort of a preloaded, would preferably get around that.
You were quiet for a moment, contemplating his words. Alright, so we're going to be drawing a D&D sheet here. Horniness 10, Charisma 5, Brains 2, Chest, da-da-da-da, roll that dice, da-da-da. Horny princesses?
Horny princesses!
I could station them throughout the park.
Throughout the park!
Yeah, my voice is cracking, forgive me, still sick. It will make me rich and powerful.
Rich and powerful!
I'll become a monument to debauchery.
And it'll be called... Nope!
And it'll be called...
No, wait, no it won't.
No, wait, no it won't. That's a dumb name.
It will be called Tial Yen Sid World, or I take the pen back.
And I'll call it Tial Yen Sid World. I'm just calling it Yen Sid World. I'm not using the first one. I know what it's a joke on.
Wonderful. So you get on that, and I'll just have a look around. Incidentally, where did you put the bathroom? You forgot one, didn't you?
You pull out your castle drawing. No problem, I'll just...
No! You can never modify a finished drawing, remember?
Then go ahead and draw a house for a bathroom.
What would the pen do? Swap out this castle for another one that's exactly the same but wasn't designed by an idiot?
Well?
No!
So we're stuck in a giant-ass castle with no bathrooms?
Pretty much.
So hire some fucking plumbers. Fuck! Well, what do you think? I think we'll have to check more of this out next time, guys. If you like this game, go ahead and let me know if you want to see more of it. I actually really like this game. Yeah, fuck it, let's keep going. I actually want to see more. Well, what do you think?
A bit of a downgrade from a castle, isn't it?
No, that's not the point. It's all part of my ingenious plan. With that giant castle over there, no one would expect me to be living here. It's like a secret hideout. It's got a Rubik's Cube. I like the Rubik's Cube, though. And the guitar.
I still think.
And it has a bathroom.
Sold!
The workshop is your base of operation in the park. Click the pen to draw attractions, girls, and anything else you might need during your adventure. Remember, you need to draw attractions before you can draw girls, so you have some place to put them. Click the sorcerer's hat to summon Yen Sid. Click the door to visit attractions in the park. Click the clock to advance time. Click the mirror to change your outfit. Click the guitar to adjust game options. Click the Rubik's Cube to enter cheat codes. I don't know any before anyone asks. Click the book to save your progress. Finally, click the menu button to quit back to the main menu. If you are not on this main workshop screen, this button will return you here instead. And don't worry, hovering above any of the objects will remind you what they do. Hey, that's actually really cool.
Well, I'm off.
Huh?
Places to go, spells to cast, unsuspecting ladies to watch and dressing.
But,
if you need me, just yell.
Well, actually,
don't yell. You probably don't want to draw attention to yourself while you're playing a porn game.
I mean, I do voice acting, so you'd have no idea how much I yell. What?
Just click the hat in the game as it said.
Game? What are you talking about?
Later, loser!
Yen Sid disappears in a puff of smoke. Oh, Debs, if you want to use any of my girls, just contact me. What a fucking weirdo! Oh my god, I like the writing. Well, it's about time I make my wish come true. Now remember, this is very early in development from what the developers have told me, so there's going to be a lot that's not in there yet and stuff that's going to be changed. I do like a lot of the Disney jokes in this, but of course, people know why. Let's draw an attraction. Spend the next few hours drawing.
Are you kidding me? All that time spent cooped up here and you drew a line?
Yes, but this is the straightest line I have ever drawn. I don't want to take any chances, okay? I want this girl to be perfect.
Yeah, we'll see.
Let's see how the outfits. I don't have anything else to change into right now. Let's visit the park. Okay, so there's the park, there's the castle. I don't have anything to do in this attraction. So let's do more drawing of Cinderella. Already drawn today. I should wait until night to try again. Let's actually look at the cheat codes thing. Okay, that's actually kind of cute. Let's look at the options. Oh, you can change your name right here, I think. Oh, that's cute. I don't see many of them that let you change your name. Dialogue box graphics. No, probably not a good idea. Don't do that. I just wanted to look at all this. Now, I would say music, but their problem with music is, and I'm going to say this right now, developers, please listen to this very carefully. If you're going to use music, and you're going to try to use Disney-rific music, try to find a musician that can do it and avoid copyright issues with YouTube. That's going to be your biggest problem. I should talk with the Ed and Sid first. Okay. At least you kind of point people out to things. You disappeared pretty quickly last time. I still have some questions for you.
Such as?
Well, for starters, who exactly are you?
Kid, do I have to explain everything to you twice? You humans are so thick. I am the great and powerful and unbelievably good-looking Sid, the high sorcerer of the blah.
Yeah, I'm not calling you that. I'm just gonna stick with the Sid.
Oh, that's not what I meant. You're always talking down about the human
race like you're something else.
Correct.
Well,
that's kind of personal, isn't it?
Oh, come on. The great and powerful whatever drops a reality-altering pen into my lap, and I'm not allowed to be a little curious. Okay. If you don't want to share anything about yourself specifically, can you at least tell me how you ended up here?
I guess so. Do you want the short version or the long version?
Oh, hey, there is actually... Okay.
At the dawn of time, there was nothing but a vast cloudscape. Suddenly, a giant blinding beam of light pierced the clouds, and from that beam... From them burst a swarm of butterflies of all shapes and sizes and colors.
You're a smartass, aren't you?
These butterflies lived and frolicked in peace for many generations.
You know what? This is getting voiced in my regular voice. Forgive me, guys. My voice cannot handle too much Yedsin today. Until one day a dark and deadly beam struck where before there had been only light. The butterflies born of this beam were likewise dark, corrupt, and only evil in their hearts. They would swell up together as one great massive group and swept across the cloudscape, threatening to completely overwhelm the light butterflies. The light butterflies had but a single defense, a legendary rainbow shield, which could only be created when... I'm sorry, can we skip ahead a bit? This shit's sounding like Kingdom Hearts.
You said you wanted a long version, and I got a sexy narrator.
Yeah, but the dawn of time... What's the short version?
I heard your wish and I zapped myself here.
That's it? Is there a medium length version?
Well, if you'd make up your mind already.
Maybe just start from the part where you came in? Sid stops to think for a moment. Oh my god, he actually had a whole... Oh. Our character's a dick. After countless hours of passionate lovemaking, my father ejaculated into my mother. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Some people have no appreciation for dramatic storytelling.
He disappears in an annoyed huff. I like it. I think we have a new game to actually play. And on days of operation, so I want to look at everything. Profits for a day, $300. Yeah, Cinderella's castle at Disney here, because I actually live, I think about 2 to 3 hours from Disney World, which I do want to go to Epcot once I'm feeling better, because they have a Darkwing Duck painting I want to pick up. Don't judge me. I believe you can't even go into the castle anymore, if you want the honest truth. You spend the next few hours drawing.
Kid, I sure hope you know what you're doing.
Just wait and see. So we're going to keep going until we actually draw her fully. You know what would be kind of cool? It's like a bed. Would be kind of a neat thing. Oh, god damn it. I know how to get him to open up. All right, Jensen, let's talk about sex.
Ooh, I love sex.
I figured you would. So, anyone special in your life?
Not really. Now, don't get me wrong, I've had plenty of flings, of course. I've had sex many times, and there are atoms in your body. But nothing all that serious. Not a lot of time in between all the cosmic avenging.
I do know this really good-looking chick with some big knockers, but she's probably on the side of chaos, and you probably don't want to deal with her. Cosmic avenging, huh? I'll just file that away for later.
I knew a sprite once. She was a real crazy bitch, very tree-hugging. Flowers sprouted where she walked type.
Oh! I think I know who he's referencing.
And really good at making my tree grow, if you know what I mean.
I wish I didn't.
Maybe it could have been something. But then she went and got herself eaten by a firebird.
What the fuck?
Oh, she was fine a few days later. A little nature mojo, and she's resurrected good as new. One of the perks of her species, I guess. The thing is, she wasn't even fazed by it. Fed me some circle of life bullshit, and then went out like she wanted it to happen again.
Ooh.
That girl was completely insane.
Huh. I would have thought you'd be into that.
Oh no, there's mischief like I make, and then there's a self-destructive tendencies like hers.
Wow, I'm sorry, man.
It showed me that I'm really not a one-woman guy, you know? More time for random debauchery.
Can't argue with that. I mean, he's right. I do like that the game does let you know that there are things you need to do and stuff like that. And yes, I know, I'm saving like a mother. We are going to get to Cinderella, though. You spend the next few hours drawing. So I believe you said something about cosmic avenging.
Oh no, I see what you're doing. It's not going to work.
Hey, it's cool. I mean, we all exaggerate sometimes. I knew your adventures couldn't have been that impressive.
Not that impressive? Do you call leading a whole planet through an extinction-level event not that impressive? When I discovered that flood was coming, I went on a worldwide scavenger hunt for 2 of every species in the animal kingdom. And then I had to build a boat big enough to fit them all. Do you know how long that fucking thing had to be? And then I had to go looking for more animals because half of them had been eaten by the others by the time the boat was done. But that wasn't even the worst part of it. Oh no, because I then had to spend 40 days and 40 nights cooped up with them all. The smell was bad enough before they started shitting everywhere.
Wait, you really expect me to believe that Noah was you?
And then, after all that, I don't even get credit for doing it.
Sorry, man, I just don't buy it. Noah was supposedly the only good person left in the world of wickedness and debauchery, and you're not that guy.
Maybe not anymore. Well, at least repopulating the world afterwards was pretty fun.
Now you are that guy. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I believe that. You spend the next few hours drawing. Let's see. Yen Sid, about last time I didn't mean...
No, it's true. I'm not the same man I once was. Not all of my adventures end with the salvation of the world. After a long time ago, in a reality far different from this, a great darkness fell. My magic wasn't nearly as powerful, and it was all I could do to slow its advance. Just when it seemed these heartless souls were truly unstoppable, a new hero rose. Go fuck yourself! Holy fucking Christ, did I make a Kingdom Hearts joke too early in this dumb video? I heard tales of his great victories, and worlds reclaimed, and I even began to have hope. He sought me out, and when we met, he was a child, a delinquent with a spiky haircut and a strangely shaped magical weapon he didn't even understand. I tried to warn him, but it became obvious he wouldn't even take my words to heart. So instead I tried to prepare him for the coming storm as best I could. But he just kept blabbering about friendship and the power of belief and other nonsense. I don't know if I hate these developers or if I like them. He got himself into a bit more and more dangerous situation, and I could only Deus Ex Machina his ass so many times. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, and I said, fuck this shit, I'm out entirely, you're on your own, you little shit. What happened? What do you think? He got himself brutally murdered and resurrected corrupt like the others. The remaining worlds fell in a matter of days, and I barely escaped that dimension myself. I'm sorry. Don't be. In other realities, he'd probably succeed even without my intervention. But the point is, that was my last hero gig. Yen Sid. Sorry, kid, that's all I have time for today. He disappears, leaving you stunned. Is that how fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 ends? Because I haven't actually played that game. I have it. I haven't played it. Because I keep hearing people tell me that game sucks. Now I'm curious, is it just end with a fuck you to Sora? Because that would be amazing. I'm sorry, that kid was fucking annoying. Sir, that game was intolerable, that people just cannot stand it. And they're gonna have a lot of areas. Huh. I can't go back. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, let's draw. God damn it. Really? Yen Sid, I couldn't stop thinking about our last conversation. Well, you should, kid. I try to. That's the lesson I learned. You can't dwell on what you can't change. You can't change the past. And just like the pen. You can't always help everyone, and since it hurts so much when you fail, why bother trying? You open your mouth, but Yen Sid quickly continues. Why not help someone instead? Okay, so there's this guy who works building high-rises, but he hates his job and would rather be a jazz drummer. But he can't pursue that passion because the job takes so much of his time and energy. But then there's another guy who's fallen on hard times and would rather give anything just to have a job. Well, what if one day a gust of wind, or like an invisible sorcerer, knocked the first guy's jackhammer thingy off the building and right into the hands of the second guy? Fantasia 2000. Then he'd have the first guy's job, and the first guy could go play drums.
That's an oddly specific example. I don't think that's how people get hired.
Okay, well, there's this guy who wishes upon a star.
Alright, I get it. You're not the public hero type anymore, but you still help people. Sometimes discreetly, sometimes by gifting a reality-altering writing utensil. But I was wrong, you're a good guy, Yen said.
What? What are you talking about? The help someone is myself. I gave you the pen because I was bored, remember? And I like money, power, and sex and theme parks as much as you do.
You're kidding, right? What about the jazz drummer? He shrugs.
I like jazz music.
So do I. Well, you're helping turn my life around in any case, so thanks.
Not doing it for you, kid.
He points his finger guns at you and vanishes. I like Yen Sid. You can't help but smile as you return to work. Is it sad I don't... They look like eyeballs.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
You know, you're really not helping. So what about the pen?
What about it? Well, you can't have been serious when you said it's just a regular old fountain pen. Even everywhere you come from, I refuse to believe that an everyday object could hold this much power. All right, kid, fair enough. I used to use a specially enchanted paintbrush and magic paint when I was creating.
We're really going with Epic Mickey. Fuck you, I want to play Epic Mickey now. Why wasn't it get a PC release? Disney, you failure of a company.
But then one day a little shit broke into my workshop and managed to unleash an evil ink blot into one of my defenseless virgin worlds.
You know what? Let's play a game. For all those in the comments, who actually knows where the evil ink blot originated from before the game? He was actually a thing before the game existed, without doing a Google search. I want to know how many people are as much nerds as I am.
I never found out who did it, but after that I decided to transfigure my tools into a more compact form, a pen that could be kept on my person at all times. And it hasn't left my side since forever. Until now.
Until now.
Huh? What do you mean?
Nothing. Damn it. We're gonna do one more, because I am getting tired of this. Actually, I think we're almost done with her. Damn it, I don't want to talk to Yen Sid anymore.
You know, I had an apprentice once before. Real goofy looking guy, big nose, big hands, and a huge pair of ears.
Who's calling me?
Always complained about how hard I worked him.
Why? What did you have him do?
Oh, nothing much. Just normal chores, cooking, cleaning. And I had him carry a dozen buckets of water up and about 100 flights of stairs every night. What? Why the fuck would you do that?
Wrong one. I caught your mistake. Why the fuck would you do that? Yen Sid shrugs.
That place didn't have an indoor plumbing either.
But you're a wizard. You could use magic.
Yeah, I guess I could have. Well, it built his character anyway. I mean, I told him it built his character. Anyway, things were going great until the little bastard stole my hat one night. He used the residual power in it to enchant a bunch of broomsticks to get him to work for him.
I like the Sorcerer's Apprentice. So, when you're too stupid to use magic, he tried to?
Do you want me to tell you the story or not?
Fine, what happened?
He lost control of the spell and ended up flooding my entire castle.
Damn, what did you do?
Killed him.
Jesus Christ! Shit, so there goes one Mickey. What?
Kidding, you should have seen your face. No, I just banished him to a different dimension for all eternity.
You're kidding again, right?
No, why?
No reason? But that explains why Mickey's such a dick in this one. I should get back to work. That's going to come into play in this, isn't it? I feel like that's going to come into play into this. I actually really like the story writing in this. This has got a lot of potential. It does. You spend the next few hours drawing. And finished. Yen said silently studies your drawing for a moment. It'd be kind of cool if you get to have art classes in the game so that your drawing gets better and better. That'd be kind of cool. Then he bursts out laughing.
Good one, kid. You really got me there. So, where's the real picture? That's the real picture, isn't it? Oh, kid, I'm really sorry. But I don't think even the pen has enough magic in it.
He trails off as the magic in front of you starts to shimmer and transform. It soon becomes a likeness of a gorgeous woman. Pen's on my side, bitch.
Holy hell!
That's not normal?
Definitely not. The pen must really like you, kid.
I like the pen, too. We bros. That's great, but where is she? Yen Sid looks left, looks right, then scratches his head.
That's an extremely good question.
You have completed Cinderella's drawing. Your skill drawing... Oh, hey! Your drawing skill level has increased. Oh, that's cool. The higher your level, the less time drawings take to complete. You are now at level 2. That's cool. So my dear... Okay, so it does do that. That is really cool. Alright, let's go to the castle. You return to the castle for the first time since your visit with Yen Sid. Entering the ballroom, you once again admire your ornate handiwork. Or some altering dimension one else's ornate handiwork, you suppose. Suddenly, you catch some movement in the corner of your eye. You spin around to see someone duck behind the large golden columns. What the hell? There shouldn't be anyone else here. Unless... You can come out now, I know you're there.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know anyone else was here. I've only been here a few days myself, but they told me I could have any room that I wanted and to feel free to explore. But this castle is so big that I don't think I've ever seen half of it yet.
You barely hear her because the breathless voice belongs to your literal dream girl, tall, blonde, sparkling eyes and radiant smile. And unmistakably the subject of your last drawing. She must have been here the whole time.
I keep getting lost, but I don't mind because there's so many interesting things to look at. Take these flying buttresses, for example. What the fuck is a buttress? Someone please tell me that. Take these flying buttresses, for example. I don't think I've ever seen anything so fancy in my entire life.
She seems to glide around the ballroom as she energetically points to one thing after another. You simply watch, still not quite believing that you created this gorgeous creature, or at least conjured her up. And the whole rest of the castle is like this too.
And the whole rest of this castle is like this too. Just a May.
She turns back to face you and stops abruptly, blushing when she sees your open-mouthed stare.
Oh, just listen to me talking your ear off when we haven't even been properly introduced yet. I'm Cinderella.
I'm Anon.
Oh my gosh, really? But you're so young and handsome.
She blushes again.
I mean, thank you so much for bringing me here. It's so much nicer than the place I used to live, and it's a dream come true to get away from my stepmother and stepsisters.
Stepsisters? I don't remember giving the drawing that much backstory, or any of that for that matter.
Oh, they were just awful. They made me clean the carpets, wash the windows, dust the drapes and tapestries, scrub the garden terrace, sweep the halls and stairs, clean the chimneys, lay out their clothes, run their bathwater, wash the dishes, the cooking, the mending, the sewing, the laundry, the fetching the groceries, feeding and bathing their cats, and emptying their chamber pots. And the worst part is they never said thank you. My stepmother, she was even worse.
She finally stops talking again and composes herself.
Oh, there I go again, Cinderella the chatterbox. I'm just so thankful for this wonderful job as a princess meet and greeter, and you for opening this park and making it all possible.
Well, I'm happy you're here and that you accepted the job. I guess the pen just took care of all this automatically. You can stay for as long as you'd like, and I promise you'll never have to empty another chamber pot. I mean, the castle still doesn't exactly have any bathroom. You cut off when Cinderella quickly closes the distance between you and smothers you with a hug.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You can smell something sweet in her hair and feel the unnatural soft skin of her arms against your neck. Something else is soft, but after some time quite firm, presses against your chest. Two somethings, actually. Your heart begins to race, and you force yourself away before a third something starts to press between you.
I promise I'll do everything I can to make you happy.
I love you.
What?
What? Well, have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks, you too. You sprint away before you can embarrass yourself further. So with that, guys, we're going to finish looking at this game. I think everyone's going to want to see more of it, and I want to thank you, the developers, for showing this to me. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a link to the description of their Patreon where you can support it. You can also support us on Patreon or Subscribestar. If you're in other places, you can check us out on YouTube under puritysin. I am also on Twitch under sinfully_pure. I also have a second YouTube channel under the same name, Sinfully Pure. I also have a comic book called Chaotic Stories. Issue 1 is out right now on Comixology, and Issue 2 is coming along quite nicely. In fact, patrons will be getting sketches within a month or two of the first few pages, which is pretty cool. So becoming a patron and a Subscribestar member gets you lots of fantastic things. And if you're on YouTube, there's other things you can do. There's lots of other fantastic links. We have a crowd-made shop where you can get body pillows very soon of your favorite girls. You can get lovely t-shirts and posters and things like that. We also have a Redbubble for the more mature of items. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for listening. And sorry again about my voice.